I ask you here and now, have you chosen your role in life? Do you follow, do you lead? Why not be number one? Step by step, come on, let's go. APL has got your back. Don't miss your boat, it is here. The winning team awaits you. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. Day by day, success is here. All your dreams are closer than ever. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. APL will lead to the stars. So let's go. You're ready for this. You're not alone, you're on our team. We'll be there for you, don't worry. APL's your family. You have chosen the best. You're with us and we are proud. The world is ours right there, just waiting. APL is all of us, expanding our horizons. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. Day by day, success is here. All your dreams are closer than ever. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. APL will lead to the stars. So let's go. You're ready for this. And if you're having doubt and feeling down, don't give in, we are here for you. Becoming better all together. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. Day by day, success is here. All your dreams are closer than ever. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. APL will lead to the stars. APL, are you ready? Yeah! You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. Day by day, success is here. All your dreams are closer than ever. You deserve a round of applause. Aiming high and reaching your goals. APL will lead to the stars. So let's go. You're ready for this.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. I hope you are all ready for this amazing training that we've prepared for you. I want to get some interaction from you. How many of you are still very, very new in this business? You can probably put it in the chat that you are how many days old or how many months old, or even if you are here for the past 2 years that APL Go has been in South Africa. Please put it in the chat so I can understand my audience this evening, because I want to give you the training that you need, maybe to transfer it to your members, or even it's just something that you need to go back and just do the basics. This week, we're only concentrating on a few aspects of the back office. And then next week, I would like to take some interactions from you on what training you need. So before I continue, I'd like to introduce who I am. My name is Minakshi Hira. I come from the media industry. I've been in media for over 26 years. I resigned from my job in 2019 to start my own business with no clue. And when COVID hits, I needed to get my back up and start something quickly. So, with that being said, long story short, I was introduced to APL Go in 2022. And without thinking twice, because I love network marketing, I started this business because I was told this was a different industry, a different way of doing network marketing. I believed everything my sponsor told me at the time. And only to my knowledge, 2 months later, my sponsor left. So if she's around and if you still know her, maybe you're going to tell her something from, from my side, because I'm still here and I'm loving it. And it was true that this is a different network marketing business. Now, APL Go definitely teaches us how to sponsor people and how to mentor people. And I've learned this a lot from Natalia, who is our upline in Moldova. And we follow this system, and I've started to see success in this business. So if you are still doubting why you're here and you don't have the know-how of what this business is all about, please hang in, because you will definitely see inroads if you just stick to the system, you listen to your sponsor, and you also take in some knowledge for yourself by doing research. This is what I've done. I asked a lot of questions. I learned a lot as well on my own because I loved network marketing. So if you, like me, a novice to network marketing, please engage, indulge in what we have to say, and you will definitely prosper. I promise you that. Let your sponsor hold your hand. If you know other things from old network marketing companies, please get rid of that, because those behaviors sometimes do not help us. Network marketing is an amazing, amazing concept. With APL Go, we have the concept and we've really come to understand what this business is about. So let me go to the chats. I'm going to read some of your responses so I understand my audience, and I will be speaking to you if you are new in this business. So let me see. We've got people that have been in this business for 2 months, 3 months, 36 months. Yes, Julia, I think you and I are both in the same boat. 10 months in APL Go. I will be 3 years by the end of April. Yes, Mom can see. And, I've made amazing friends in this network business, especially in APL Go. My other networking, I don't even know where the people are. So trust you me, APL Go is something that you want to take into consideration for the next few years of your life. Make it a commitment. 2 years, yes, Anakoka, I see you. 2 months, 5 weeks. Agnes, we're definitely speaking to you tonight. 2 years, 3 months. Liza, I see you. 10 months, I see you. Teboho, 4 months. Portia, 3 weeks. We are speaking to you. Haley, I'm 2 weeks old. Well, welcome, Haley. And thank you for the participation. Vantu, 13 months. And I'm sure we can learn a thing or two from you as well. Please ask questions at the end. I definitely want to prepare for next week, so we are all together with this business and we definitely understand what this business is here to offer. So I'm going to take you through the back office. If there's questions during my presentation, please feel free to speak to me so we do not leave you hanging or in doubt with the back office. So as I said, this is the back office training. I've created a module. This is module 1. So I'm going to take you through when you actually sign up and what is the screen you are seeing. Thank you once again for joining me tonight on this training. So I'm sure everyone is familiar with your back office page, which looks like this. It requests your ID, which you receive on your email with a password from APL Go. All right, so I'm sure everybody knows this page very well. If you don't, please start engaging with your back office, because that's how you're going to understand what your back office has to offer you. Play around, don't be scared. So your login details, this is what it would look like once you place your member ID and password in it. This is your main page. Okay, I know the fonts might be small. It's just that I needed to get all this information on the slide. It will show you your main page and your notification. Next week, we're going to talk about your invitation links, and we're going to talk about how you put your picture into your profile. So I will show you how to do this. So once you go into your back office, this is what it will look like. The screen looks like this with your login details, and this is your main page. The next step, so now you're registering somebody. This is what the page would look like. You go into your main page again, and there's drop-down instructions. So you click on enrollment, and the manual enrollment will come down. So this is your drop-down menu. You can see that. You'll fill out all the information. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're already in 75 countries. Make sure you click onto the right country. Now, we've just registered one of our members in Swaziland, but it does come up with a notification that bonuses cannot be paid in there because we don't have the payment option yet. So I would choose South Africa. You'll fill out the person's first name. Make sure that the names are in capital letters. So your first initial is in capital and the rest of the name in small. Alternatively, I know a lot of us have made mistakes in the past where we've just put in small letters and then we got the office to change it later. So try and see attention to detail, capital letter J, and then the name. So here we've got an example, John Smith. And if you have a middle name, so for instance, maybe it's Bob, John Smith Bob. You could put Bob, and that's optional. Make sure you have your telephone number, your correct telephone number on this, and your email address. Now, I know there's a lot of elderly people in our business, and they don't have email addresses. Once the sponsor can arrange for them to have their email address, which is very quick to have an email address made up, you put in their email address, teach them what to do. And then you'll find this code. You got to add this code in this block where it says code on the image. Once that is done, you click, I have carefully read and agreed to the terms and conditions specific in the privacy, the limitations, the APL Go term site, and delivery and return policy. It's English, and you'll click on enroll. Once that is done, you should receive, or your new member should receive, an email from APL Go. This is quite interesting for me because it's an exclusive email that goes to your new member. It'll say you have been invited to APL Go, the person's name, I've taken it off, but it'll be, say for instance, Hira. Almost everything is ready. You need to do is confirm your registration and you're on the team. So it's with my name again and a member ID. Once I've confirmed that this is a registration I'd like to partake in, you will receive your next email saying, welcome to APL Go family. Hira, congratulations. You have your registration has been successfully completed and have been assigned an ID. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will always have a unique ID number, and this is given to us by APL Go. Nobody else can give you access to this. It's automatically generated by the system in APL Go. You will also be given a password. So I know a lot of us don't remember the password given by APL Go. You can go into the system and amend that. So once you got this page, you'll see there's My Back Office. You can click on that. Alternatively, go into Google and type in aplgo.com, or you can go into back office, aplgo backoffice.com. Just want to double check that's correct. And then you get another email. How amazing is that? A new enrollment, help them to become an associate. So here I've chosen Randy Miles, who's in my team. He's just registered a member now in Swaziland. And it says, great news, registration by your invitation. So it means that Randy Miles has a new member in his team, and he can go in and welcome that member. Now, guys, I don't know about you, but I've never seen something like this before in other networks where you actually get a personalized email from the company. If you want to say something here, feel free to open your mics and just talk to me so I know that you're with me. If there's also a question, please feel free to raise your hand and I will try and help you as best as I can. Thank you, leaders.
Hi, Mina, and hi, everyone.
Hi, Mom Kenzie.
You know, when we say APL Go, it is a serious business and it is a very big business. These are the things that we're speaking about. These are the things that when we look at how serious our leaders, which is our CEO, our founder, our president, looks at us. By just looking at that letter and you looking at yourself, all of us, we are just down there and we are in a good business. For him to be welcoming us and giving us a letter like this, to me, I got goosebumps the day I saw it, because every time our IT at APL Go, they improve things. The system is getting improved. We get better things. We look at. When I look at this letter, Mina, I got goosebumps. I said to myself, wow, we've got something that we can pride ourselves with. It blows my mind each and every second when I look at the improvements that are being made in the system just to benefit us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that input. So Mom Kenzie and I started, I think, more or less the same time. We've had emails, but it wasn't as beautiful as this and such professionalism. So again, this is a company that does not take their associates lightly. You are being recognized. You are already a very vital and core part of this business. So remember, when you get emails that comes in this format, it just shows you the professionalism in this business. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you is a lot of us did not know how to put in our personal details. So again, on the main page under notification, you will see, please choose the method of receiving rewards, go to this section. Now, you will also get where, if you click on this, it will first take you to personal details. Remember, anything in your back office that is underlined, it will let you follow the way that you need to complete sections in your back office. So if you are just new, like the person said, they only 2 weeks old, you will see this in your back office. Please click on it. It will take you to personal details. Now, if everyone can see the screen, it got number 1 through to 5. And step by step, you need to add the information it's asking you. So for instance, number 1 says select country. We'll click South Africa and we'll continue. The next page or the next contact is number 2, which will say contact details, access to shopping, payment of products with a balance. Now here it's asking you to basically fill out your name, your surname. I'll show you what that page looks like. For now, it's showing you your email address and telephone number. Once you click continue, you go to the next page. And this is what you'll see. Yes? Is there a question, leaders? Okay. So now section 2 is contact details. So I know the page looks a bit gloom, but unfortunately it is small, but you will notice this when you go into your back office. So now here is where we got to fill out all our details. It's last name, first name, middle name, then date of birth, your passport. You can put a passport number there if you do have one. Driver's license or ID. I would put my ID because that's what I had the first time. State of issue, and that would be South Africa. Again, ID. So now remember, we've got to also download our ID. So you take a picture of your ID, make sure it's face down. So you basically got 2 pictures. Let me show you what the next slides look like. Sorry. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. If you've got your card ID, take pictures of the front and the back. And if it's a book, it's just the one page. Make sure your ID number is clear. I've just cleared all of this out just for the sake of privacy on the individuals that documents I'm using. So please bear with me. So this is what that page, that section asks you. Where it says driver's license and ID document, scan or photo. You take a picture of it with your telephone. You can use your smartphone, take a picture of it and download it into a folder. And where it says choose file, you'll click on that and go into the download folder and upload these things. If you do not know how to do this, please speak to your sponsor or the youngsters in your house. They will definitely be able to assist you. If you're doing it on your phone and it is difficult, try and see if your youngsters can help you. Teenagers are very good with technology. They will definitely assist. And if you still can't come right, I'm willing to assist should you need me to assist you on that. No stress. Once all that information is verified, now remember it takes 3 to 4 days or 3 to 5 working days for head office to verify. Now, because we have our office in Clearwater Office Park, the verification can take within a day. It all just depends who is and how busy they are. Once you have all these verifications done, right through to number 5, you can then later put in your banking details. Now, I know a lot of us had problems with our banking details. If you still need help with this, please shout out. We will try and assist you with this. Okay, so this is where you go for your banking details. Under commissions, again, drop down options. The last one says bank account details. You can click on that, and this is the page that will open up. So you'll normally see a green plus sign. That means that's where you go and add your information. Once you click on that green plus sign, this is what the page would look like. So the first thing would come up, banking details. Set the payment method as the main one. You click on Africa Bank Details. Is everybody clear with this? Who hasn't done this as yet?
You guys
Leaders?
are treating me like someone that needs rehab. Be good.
Pauline?
Close by. Huh? Send you.
Yeah, it's clear. So far, it's clear. I
Okay.
understand up to this point because I opened mine and it's working. I understand.
Awesome. So now you're going to click on African bank account, and then it will ask you for the branch code. So normally if it's FNB or Standard Bank or APSA, they normally would have a code, and that's a number, 25055. You can get these codes from Google. You go into Google and just say Standard Bank branch code, and it will give you that. Alternatively, you'll find it on the bank letter. Then you put that code in. Once you got that code, your account number. Now remember your banking details and the person that has registered. So the names that you've registered under and the banking details have to correspond. They will not pay Pauline if Mina Hira's banking details are on here. The company will not do that. So whoever is registered on the front of it, so the main member, that person's details need to be in this section. Okay, otherwise the company will not pay you out. We got to be very, very mindful when we put in this information. So say for instance, someone's name is Sheila, but on her ID, it's maybe Jessica, but she's known as Sheila. But because her ID says she's Jessica, that's the name you got to register with. Okay, so I hope that's clear, everyone, because we cannot use a different name on the front with our ID and we're putting another person's banking details. It doesn't work. Okay, so again, you choose a file and that's when you're going to put in your banking letter. So this is the letter from the bank. You can get it on the Capitec app. I know that because I bank with Capitec. Once you get the letter, you can email it to yourself, download it, and you upload it in the back office. And then the banking details. So can you see now the blank plus sign has now information. Once you click save, that's your banking details on the APL Go back office. Should you need to change it, you can go in and cancel this and reload the new banking details. It does allow you to do that. Then the most important
Hello,
thing.
leader.
Yes, yes.
Hello. Actually, I'm calling from Lesotho.
Okay.
I tried to do my banking details, which is FNB Lesotho. I don't know if it's appropriate.
Okay, so I don't think we are paying out commissions yet in Lesotho because the company hasn't opened up that section as yet. So I would recommend you speak either to the office with Pamela. Alternatively, if there is a leader here that can assist and give us an alternative, please feel free to open your mic and help us on this situation.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's just see, maybe leader Natalia, if you can help us here, that would be awesome.
Good evening, everyone. I think the only person who can clarify on this question is Pam from the office. Anyway, you can dial the phone of the office and they will connect you with the right person who can help you. But no worries, everything will be in place. I know exactly.
Yes, we spoke to Pam yesterday as well with regard to Swaziland. So in the near future, Swaziland will also be opening up very soon. So please just bear with us as we grow. These things will take a bit time, but it's not long that everything will start being open. Are you happy with that,
So
leader?
is it possible? I'm happy,
Yes.
but I'm asking if it's possible to email her, Pamela.
Yes, you can. You can send it on support, the support email. and the ladies will come back to you. Alternatively, you can send on the back office, there is a section for us for where you can contact us. So you can send an email in your back office to the support system, and they will notify you via email.
Yes, for sure, they will
Okay.
find a solution.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I'm just going to go to the chats. I see there are some messages here also. Thank you, leaders, for communicating. Normally, when I do it on your smartphone, sometimes it's not well cleared, but with the computer, it's very easy. Thank you for that, leaders. The feedback's great. Should you need more questions, please feel free to ask. I'm not going to keep you guys here too long because I want to hear from you where you need assistance. So next week when I prepare again, I can make the correct slides for you. So I know a lot of us are still thinking about the activity in the back office. So now you can see what would happen if this does not get the green ticks at the bottom for next month. So this month, there is potential for this leader to receive commissions because personally they did their 40 or 80 PVs, and their people in leg 1 and leg 2, just one person in leg 1, one person in leg 2 have done the activity. So they will qualify for commissions this month. But remember, we're already working for next month, for the month of May. You got to do your personal activity. So here, the person needs to do 80 PVs, which has already been done. Not done yet, sorry. There's 0 PVs from 80. So here, you got to see that this turns green. And the people in leg 1 and leg 2 needs to do their activity. So this would automatically mean the person will not qualify for any bonuses for the next month, should they keep it that way. When you do have the 4 yeses in activity bonuses, you will definitely get paid in euros. So, ladies and gentlemen, please try and do your activity as best as possible. Beginning of the month, you can do either you can do your 20 PVs this week and 20 PVs closer to month end. You don't need to do the 40 PVs all at one go. Whatever PVs are meant to be done, it will tell you in your back office. So here it says 140 PVs from 80 PVs. So this member or this leader has done over activity of 60 PVs. This does not go to waste. You are just buying extra stock for yourself, or you are selling it, or you're just using all the products. But make sure you always end up with these 4 ticks in your back office. That's when you will get bonuses in this month, and you've already reserved for next month. Okay, so the activity would normally be 40 PVs. And as I said, 20 PVs this week, and you can do 20 PVs towards end of the month, should you need to do 40 PVs. If it's 100, you could do maybe 40 now and 60 towards month end, provided you meet all 4 green ticks. And that is your 4 yeses for bonuses. Okay. Yes, Winnie, I see your hand up. You can open your mic.
Good evening, leaders. Good evening. I'm saying, my leader, I wish the upgrade can be done part of it, just like the maintaining of 20 PV earlier and 20. I wish upgrade it can be like that as well.
I think upgrade, if people are doing upgrade, they don't necessarily have to do activity. Okay. So remember, if you're upgrading instead of just doing an activity, you don't need to do both. And I know what you're saying, that upgrade should also be part of the activity bonus. But at APL Go, we only need to do either activity or upgrade.
Not
Okay.
that, my leader.
Okay.
Not that. I'm saying, since we do activity parties 20 PV earlier and 20 PV at the end of the month, I wish the upgrading as well. It can, like when you're upgrading to a builder, you can take out half of 3.6. I'm talking about that.
Okay. Natalia, is there an option of that sort? Because from the time I've been here, there was no alternative for an upgrade. You
No,
needed
I
to do with the
understand
full
what you are
amount.
talking about.
Yeah.
We cannot make upgrade partially. That's not possible. Unfortunately or fortunately, but what is good, sorry, what is good that when you are making your upgrade, you do not need to make your monthly activity. That's perfect. That's advantage, so to say, in our case.
Yeah.
Julia wanted to add something.
Yes, please.
Hi, leaders. Hello.
Hi, Jules.
Yes, I wanted to say an option of upgrading over time is using the option of customers buying with your customer link, and then you would have chosen that when they buy, it should go towards your upgrade. So that one, it's over time. It takes time, but it works for you over time. So as customers buy, partially what you get, it goes towards your upgrade instead of towards your monthly activity. I don't know if you remember those options.
Yes.
So that's the only, that's the only way you can say, let's say, for example, you're a mentor and you want to go to VIP, then you can actually, if you have a lot of customers, it will help you, because as they buy, they're helping you towards that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like that.
So I think also
Thank you,
next
Leader
week,
Jules. Thank you.
I can touch on that next week, so I can show you where you can go and do that as a setup. So when you have a lot of customers, like Julia has mentioned, those PVs can go in for you to upgrade, should you have not still being a diamond. So those PVs add up, and then you can upgrade to the next status. Okay? You okay there, Winnie?
Yes, thank you, my leader. Thank you very much, Leader Jules. Thank you, Leader Mina.
Thank you. Okay, and then
Leader Nina,
yes,
Hello,
yes, I can hear you.
I wanted to ask if, let's say, maybe you have you have registered your left and your right leg, and then the right leg is not active. So and it's there, always there, but it's not active. What you gonna do?
It's not active. So ideally, you'll need to find new members. But I must be honest with you, when I started, I registered my daughter on my second leg because I needed to open up my binary. So everybody knows that you have to have a binary in order to start getting bonuses, right? So it's you and your two people, one on the leg one, one on leg two. So your left and right needs to be open. If the person on the leg two or leg one cannot afford or is not doing the business, ideally is to always get new people. But if you don't have that, the option is to sign up somebody with 375 for that month and then try and make sure that they do buy a package. But we do not like to do that because we're going to sit with people at 375 and they're not doing the business. So then too, you're not actually getting people to actually do the business. The right thing to do is find people that will actually do the business and signing them up. So always be speaking to people and try and get them into the business. And if they're not, and you know that they're not going to be doing the business, if you have that extra 922 Rand or 1,022 Rand 50, go and buy the products and you keep it for yourself. I did that for about 3 months. when I started. So I was maintaining 2 accounts because my one leg wasn't active. And I made sure every month I ended up with 4 yeses. And month 6, month 7, I was already starting to see bonuses coming in, whether it was small, but it was something. I hope that helps
So,
you.
yeah, if you want to buy for that person and she doesn't even respond to you, you don't have her ID and the password, you cannot even get into his account to buy those products. What must you do? Because you cannot remove that person on your
No,
own.
you can't. You can't. Remember, after 6 months, I think the person's account does go inactive. And I would recommend that you always be recruiting new people. That's the only
Okay.
other alternative. If the lady does not want to give you her passwords and for you to just buy the stock. I see another
all right.
hand. I'm not sure how to say your name.
Matsiliso.
Matsiliso. Thank you.
Yes. I just want to be clear with the activation and upgrading.
Yes.
Suppose in April, I decide to activate. Does it mean, in fact, I upgrade? Does it mean in April, I'm not supposed to activate? I will only activate in May.
Yes, so now you're upgrading. That would mean for the month of May, that remember, you're going to have something like this, right? This one here, the one with the X, where you had your 2 yeses for this month. For next month, you're going to upgrade. So your personal will go green. Okay.
Yes.
And then you're going to make sure that your leg 1 and leg 2, your personally recruited members do the activity. So they will buy for 40 PVs.